Geico presents sharing versus oversharing. Today, Bridget Griffin shared a video of her daily yoga routine, 2 self-help articles, and her new blog called Build Your Inner Bridge with Bridge. Girl, your sharing has turned into oversharing. No worries, Bridge. Geico has some info worth sharing with your 7 blog followers, like how you could save money on your car insurance, update your policy, and report a claim just by visiting geico.com. How's that for building your inner bridge? Bridge? Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
That he should like, neither the son of man that he should reject. Having I said it, telling I do it for you. If he said it, then that's what he said. So I take him at his word, 'cause I know, and if I just only believe I can. Pray the worst thing seem to get them. Sometimes I wanna throw up my hands. You said if I pray that I will reach, and I know it's all working out for me. I believe all working for my good, and I'm standing on your word like I'm supposed to. Yet we are. Lord, I'm leaning and depending on you. Ooh, yes, will. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna trust you. Yes, will. I'll keep believing. I'll keep on trusting in you. Oh, yeah. And I walk in my way, even when sometimes I can't see. Ooh, I trust you. Oh, that I trust you. Ooh, I'm gonna stand on your word. I'm gonna trust and believe it. For my family, for my children, for my health and my strength. Ooh, oh.
and gentlemen, yes, this is another episode of the Pulse of the Northern Neck Radio Show. That's right, and I am Orlando, and I'm your humble host. That's right, I'm here to bring you a lot of different information about, hey, the Kilmarnock area, a lot of, you know, stars that live in the area and people that are trying to make it and different businesses around the area that are, a lot of times are being overshadowed about from the big corporate companies that are actually here in town. You have Walmart here in town, and that's fantastic, but let's not forget about the little man. Let's not forget about the small businesses like TriStar. TriStar, hey, it's not to some, not a small business, hey, compared to, Food Line and Walmart, places like that, they may be a small business, but TriStar has been here. There are people that live here, that work here, that run that company. So let's go to TriStar and give them all the business that you can. Also, let's support a lot of our clothing businesses that are here in town. So let's, support the small companies. Let's put the money back in our home and back where you live at. This may not be where you were born, but if you've been here for any length of time, then hey, you might as well start trying to build up your neighborhood, build up where you live at, and stop complaining about what we don't have, and let's support what we do have. How about that? All right. If you want to give a chime in on what I'm talking about, hey, feel free. The phone line is always open, 347-857-1395. And our special guest today around the 10 o'clock hour is going to be, the man, Shawn Henry of Shawn Henry Productions. Y'all can go check out his website, check out everything that he's done thus far. That's ShawnHenryProductions.com. That's right, www.ShawnHenryProductions.com. Do we really need to say the www all the time? I feel compelled to do that a lot of times, and I know people by now, they know exactly what to put in there. I mean, I guess that's never going to change, but the .com, I guess it could be .org, .net, whatever. But the www. I believe is gonna stick there for a while. So what's been going on with y'all? Today's Tuesday. Monday. I'm off on Mondays, but we had a wonderful show yesterday. If you had a chance to tune in to Orlando Presents Network, we had the show, The Kingdom Business Radio Show. That's right, with your host Christian Love. Had a fantastic show last night. They were discussing secular music versus gospel music. So had a lot of good opinions about that. Had a lot of people call in on that. So it was definitely something to something to listen to and something to re-record and listen to it again. So definitely go back to the archives and check that out, or you can go to our other platform on Spreaker.com/Mental Impact, one word, and check out the show in its entirety on there. And then also we have a couple of other affiliates that are also airing the show. So let's go into some good local information here. The YMCA here in Kilmarnock. Yes. Let's see here. Today is Tuesday. Let's see what the YMCA has going on. Well, if you just get there, you can make it to Zumba. So Zumba is going on right now from 9:15 to 10 a.m., and that's instructed by Mary Watkins. So most definitely check that out. And then after that, you have Power Yoga from 10:30 to 11:30. That's from Suzanne Best. Suzanne Best has been around for a long time. A lot of you probably know Suzanne Best. Her son, went to school right here in town, so you probably know Patrick. Shout out to my brother Patrick. What's up? And Suzanne, how y'all doing? And then we have about an hour or so lag time, and then after that is all that jazz from 12 o'clock to 12:50. And also that is instructed by Mary Watkins. And then you have yoga again by my man David Scarborough from 2 to 3:15. This is at the Kilmarnock YMCA. Feel free to give them a call at 804-435-0223 to find out the rest of the schedule or to find out what's going on. I'm going to finish it out, though, We have Ripped by Rebecca Riley, 4:30 to 5:30. Group Cycling by Warren Green at 5:30 to 6:30. And Paya, I guess that's how you pronounce it. This Piyo, and that's also instructed by Rebecca Riley, 5:45 to 6:45. That ends out your schedule for Tuesday. And then the first couple of classes on a Wednesday morning, since my show starts at 9:30, I don't want you to miss it. So write this down. Wednesday morning, we have Total Body Conditioning by Mary Watkins at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then On the Ball by Mary Watkins, 9:15 to 10 a.m. Okay, that's the morning schedule for Wednesday, and I'll give you the afternoon schedule tomorrow, and we can catch you up on that. Give us a call. Anything that's going on in your neck of the woods, anything around town, anything that you want to know about, give us a call. If I don't know, guess what I'll do? I'll call, and I'll check it out, and I'll see if I can pull up the information for you. So there's no problem whatsoever. I love doing this. I love the radio. I love providing y'all with the information out there. So shout out to everybody out there that's listening that has been supporting thus far the Pulse of the Northern Neck radio show. Now, Friday, do not miss it. Hey, for those of you that don't want to cook on Fridays, you can take your family to Emmanuel United Methodist Church. That's on Maratico. That's in Maratico, Virginia. They're having a spaghetti dinner. All you can eat donation spaghetti dinner. Okay, so make sure that y'all check that out. That's Friday, May 6th, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. Takeouts are available, so you don't even have to sit there at the church and eat. But why not? Have some good sitting down with some buddies or sitting down with some people that you've never met to meet some new people and to find out what's going on in your area, in your neck of the woods. That's right. So once again, all you can eat donation spaghetti dinner, Emmanuel United Methodist Church, Maratico, Virginia. That's right. Man. I'm telling you, this area has a lot to offer. A lot of times you just have to go out there and search for it and find out exactly, what's out there, man. And just do your homework a lot of times. I understand it's a small area, and I understand a lot of times you're like, oh, man, it's not too much to do. But go ahead and research and find out. And then also the YMCA is going to start doing some more things to try to bring our community together. So we have some brainstorming ideas over there. So shout out to the staff over there that's working. I'm not sure who's on staff right now, but shout out to Mark, Liz, Kathy, Bianca, Miss Barbara, John, Giles, all of y'all over there. Kendra, what's up? Hey, Natalie, what's up? To everybody, give you a big old hug. Oh, did you feel it? All right. Well, if you didn't feel that, you're about to feel this. This joint right here will get you up off your feet. This joint right here is by my man Mike Jeezy. He will be on the show this Friday for Mental Impact Radio. So check it out. Feel that. Woo!
Let them know one time.
Yeah, now you can find me spitting my God-given lyrical content. Never mind the fine print, I'ma spit it till my throat bleeds. Praying hard both knees, wondering how I get around all of the ups and downs when I frown, but I stay strong. Because he loves his own, I spit fire from the dome to the throne, let it simmer like a neck bone. Haters get gone, Holy Spirit got me filled to the max. You don't wanna feel that clap back. Tic-tac when I rap so fresh with the seat laid back with the boss, no Maybach. I can't help it when I feel it on the inside. He got my heart wrapped up like a bow tie. No lie, praise I'm so high. If you got a problem with it, your mother welcome to leave, gone by. My God stay fly. I try to tell them that I give them high praise, no phase, so you can tell all my haters they can get back. I'm in the zone like a fire in my bones, you can hear it in my song. Gon' tell me, do you feel that? Hey, gon' tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, gon' tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Hey, gon' tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, gon' tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Yeah. Holy Spirit coming clean on the scene with a flow so mean. Don't tell me, do you feel that? Gotta give a praise up, no bluff, going hard for the team. Don't tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, gon' tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Hey, yeah. Now I got the blood pumping, heart jumping, make your body feel something. When God talks, ain't no need for interruptions. Coming at your heart when the bass be bumping. My G, are you telling me that I can give it all to God and to provide all of my needs? Indeed, the energy I need to give it up to God is not as hard as it seems. Well, if that's the case, then I'ma seek the face of the one who's got time for grace. No chasing, false God, no time to waste. Holy Spirit, wants to come my way? Cause I say that you gotta give it all to the man. 99 won't do. And if you know that's true, then don't be blind to the proof. Go ahead, make it do what it do. Man, I'm trying to tell you that the energy that I feel in me, repping the Trinity, is gonna make the enemy wanna get back. I'm in the zone like a fire in my bones. When you hear it in my song, don't tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Yeah. Holy Spirit coming clean on the scene with a flow so mean. Don't tell me, do you feel that? Gotta give a praise up, no bluff, going hard for the team. Don't tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Hey, flow so mean. Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that? Don't tell me, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Tell me, do you feel that? Hey, don't tell me, do you feel that?
Miss Cypher's in the building. Yeah. I lost my mind and found the mind of Christ. He paid the price so I present my life. I'm hungry for his presence, I don't want no more religion. To live a lifestyle of boldness, yeah, I made that decision. Yeah, I made my mind up, anything anti-Christ I bind up. We're a royal priesthood, 1 Peter 2:9 is where you find us. Holy and set apart, so yeah, that means we're different. See, when Noah was building the ark, the people thought he was tripping. My peers do the same thing when they see the way I'm living. They tell me, YOLO, to get up, get out, and go get it. But I just tell them they need to wake up and pay attention and answer the call that's on their life. He's speaking if they listen. And honestly, before I was see Christ, I wasn't living. I didn't know my identity, so I was just existing. But the old me with missing no milk cartons, not trying to find it cause I don't miss it. Unashamed to be different, hashtag Cartons. In the race, no garden. The word is like fire set up in my bones, call it spiritual arts. And I'm adopted now, I'm no longer an orphan of the orphanage of darkness, having my life ruled by demonic forces. Now I'm holding the voice alive, captive to the obedience of Christ. Entertaining to speak the word, it's a choice. In the Lord we should rejoice always. If that door ain't open still, praise him in the highway. Singing to him in everything we do. No Broadway, but the straight and narrow. Psalm 91, I abide in the shadow of the Almighty. And I got some angels with me, they don't take their job lightly. I know they right beside me, so I'm never going back. This ain't busy button, no longer being trapped, suctioned in the world. And its devious ways, deception and rain, the misery drowning you in blurriness. Aiming to shoot out your vision with precision and cause division within your life. Planting seeds of strife, pride, and less of the flesh and of the eyes, hoping to reap the harvest of your life, being the opposite of the one who died just for you. Nails in his hands and feet and piercing his side. Love demonstrated. Go ahead and check out Romans the 8th verse, chapter 5. Christ died so you could die to see and get it. Take Matthew 16:20, so hide in your heart, apply it and live it, cause he is
Alpha and Omega. I know that you are the beginning and the end. Bright and morning star. You are omnipresent. No, you never fall. Everywhere I am, it's everywhere.
No use in walking somewhere to preach unless you're preaching is you're walking, unless you're living is you're talking. Application is what I'm talking about. 1 Corinthians 13, go ahead and check it out. This isn't no lip service. Living for Christ, you gotta walk it out. Don't try to box them in. See the big picture, it is very vivid. If you confess your sins, he's faithful and just to forgive you. Grace and mercy is sweeter than the sugar cane or tender. No artificial, it's about him. Psalm 24:8, the Lord mighty in battle. Jehovah Jireh, he is our provider. Jehovah Nisi, the Lord is our banner. Any problem you have, yes, he is the answer. Yeah, you know I'm repping JC to the fullest. Disciple of my Lord Jesus Christ, yeah, I do this. You can see it in my life. hear when I'm spitting. No, I just don't write about it, partner, I live it. Yeah, you know that I live it. Persecution, yeah, I be getting. But I don't worry what haters say, cause know the God is with me everywhere I go. Yeah, you can go as money, keep the music in my trunk. It'll never stop bumping. I'm chosen, royal priesthood, I'll tell you something. Trials and tribulations, we should glory in them, cause they produce character, and I'ma tell a story with them. I know that God gets all the glory, so I'ma glory in it.
Alpha and Omega, I know that you are beginning and the end, bright and morning star. You are omnipresent, no, you never fall. Everywhere I am, everywhere you are, and I know that you never leave me or forsake me. Yes, I know you are always leading. Where you go, I go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that was Miss Cypher, Lost My Mind. Ooh, I'm telling y'all, need to check Miss Cypher out, most definitely. We're going to get her on the show so that the Northern Neck can find out exactly who Miss Cypher is and what she's been doing within her career and within her walk. Definitely. And the song before that was, once again, Mike Jeezy, Feel That. Mike Jeezy will be on Mental Impact Radio this Friday. We might be doing some changing up in the next couple of weeks or so or whatever. Fridays may be taken over by another show, but you're definitely going to love it. It's hosted by Lady T, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited about what the plans that are going on and what God has in store for the Pulse of the Northern Neck radio show, and then also the network, Orlando Presents Network. So I'm excited today, man. We have Shawn Henry, Shawn Henry Productions, that's going to be calling in around the 10 o'clock hour. So I'm definitely excited, man. I just want to hear about, what he has going on, the things that he's been doing. I know he's been putting on some great plays. And he's actually come back here in the area, I believe, a couple of times and put on some plays here at the middle school, Lancaster Middle School. So I believe a lot of y'all checked it out. We had another one of our own, Janae Washington. She was actually in the play, so I heard she did a fabulous job. So shout out to Janae, salute. Like I said, she does a lot of things in the area, man. She works with our young ladies with the dance team. So shout out to that, man. We need some more strong role models out there, females and males. Our kids need something to do. They need to know that they can be something more than just, what everybody keeps putting in their heads. So it's enough. I think drug dealing and things of that nature is really starting to play itself out. What do y'all think? I really do. You really don't hear about it a whole lot like you used to. But I really believe that's really starting to be played out. So definitely, let's get our heads straight. Let's get our minds right and help our kids out, man. Hey, we're going to get into some more music until my man calls in. So here you go. This is Tragic Hero, Nothing You Can Do.
Down the hallway. Lately I've been speeding down the wrong way. Feel like I've been struggling all day. Does it ever end? I'm running out of strength and I recommend that you clear out the room. I'm on the brink. Stare at my wounds, bring out the tomb. I need to change. I get confused, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. You have returned with a vengeance. You are the sin in my sentence. I can't pretend that my friendship with you can impair all my senses, and I need a cleansing and all the shadows from my past. Still recognize me with a mask. I said believe, I ain't going back, but I can't believe that I'm going back. You see, the things that's harming me, I can't delete. I hide my feelings, well, I'm hard to read. My heart is hardened, but my flesh is weak. And I let go of things that I should keep. I'm a self-destruct, I don't sleep much. I kiss the ground that your feet touch. All the bleach in the world can't clean me. The black sheep, no, I never seem to keep up. The crazy thing is that I don't care. When we're alone, you say God ain't here, but I don't know if I'm way too gone. You forced me here, but I volunteered to blame, though, if I should die today. Neurotic by nature, hip-hop array. If I roll the dice, I go to jail twice. What she has, bro, that's a monopoly. I'm on a rooftop, closed eyes. Now I'm looking at my whole life. I stood off back in 05. Slow dance with the devil. I'm on a rooftop, closed eyes. Now I'm looking at my whole life. I stood off back in 05, but I don't want to go back.
You can hear the echoes down the hallway, hallway. Lately I've been speeding down the wrong way, wrong way. Feel like I've been struggling all day, all day. Does it ever end? I'm running out of strength and I recommend that you clear out the room. I'm on the brink, stare at my wounds, bring out the tomb. I need to change, I get confused, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do.
You're mine, Darth Vader, red lightsaber. Black venom on white paper. The red ink says love my pages. I'm half dead, I don't wanna wake up, but I need help. Angels, Anaheim, boxing, life of a pantomime. Love darkness, midnight, Valentine. Got no handle on this animal, and it's all a crime. I can't deny, shouldn't I leave? Well, I can't decide. You promised me things you can't provide. I just believe when I look in your eyes. Man, I picked the bad habits from my old man. The kind of thinking got me feeling like I'm programmed. Bipolar 1 minute, I can see the world burn. Next minute, I just wanna hold hands. Yeah, I've been walking this tightrope. Feel like I've been going psycho. Reading your lips, I see typos. Painted blood red with a light code, but you're my thrill. Bet I will kiss them lips and I keep them sealed. When I relapse, I get that feel. Death can't be treated with no pill. Now I'm on a rooftop, closed eyes. Now I'm looking at my whole life. I stood all back in 05. Slow dance with the devil. I'm on a rooftop, closed eyes. Now I'm looking at my whole life. I stood all back in 05, but I don't want to go back.
You can hear the echoes down the hallway, hallway. Lately I've been speeding down the wrong way, wrong way. Feel like I've been struggling all day, all day. Does it ever end? I'm running out of strength and I recommend that you clear out the room. I'm on the brink, stare at my wounds, bring out the tomb. I need to change, I get confused, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do.
Okay, I made it out the city where most people never do. They get stuck trying to get it, busting down them avenues. See, it took me through that water, made me clean or I look new. So you know I gotta show it every time that I come through. The stains out, can't help but shout. About to let my wings out, watch me take off, take off, take off. I'm so on, I can't be turned off, turned off, turned off. And if you talking, I can't hear y'all, hear y'all, hear y'all. I'm so deaf to it, cause people gon' say what people wanna say. But to me, man, it's Beyonce. To the left with it, to the left with it. Go right with it, go left with it. I'm stepped with it. All I do is win. When I'm with my God, I be going in like they let the front door open, man. I'm a warrior like David, try and get it like Saul. Told on for my God, I go to jail like Paul. They know that I'm about it. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. I'm a warrior like David, try and get it like Saul. Told on for my God, I go to jail like Paul. They know that I'm about it. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. Man, I'm trying to show you something that you probably ain't never seen. We young fly, unashamed, gon' rep his name on everything. This ain't Charlemagne, but I know the guy. And you can bang on that like the backboard. Tim Duncan, out the class, I holler his name like he's skipping class. Straight A's, I'm on the road, catching fire like charcoal. Round the sun like a Seminole, feeling higher than a falsetto. Got it booming, boy, like Metro. Straight talking, no Metro. I'm gassed up without petrol, but no, we talking on the regular. Woo, call it 87. keeps me 93. Woo, always on full, never catch me on E. Woo, so you know I'm just down the ride like shotguns and passenger sides in the front seat. Just you and me, ain't with the beef like a BLT. I'm a warrior like David, try and get it like Saul. Told on for my God, I go to jail like Paul. They know that I'm about it. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. I'm a warrior like David, try and get it like Saul. Told on for my God, I go to jail like Paul. They know that I'm about it. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah. They know that I'm about it, they know that I'm about it, they know that I'm with it, yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that was Kid Got It, like baby. That's right. Y'all need to check out my man Kid Got It. He is on SoundCloud. He's on Spreaker.com/Mental Impact. Has his own little radio show thing going on, so you can check out a lot of his music on there. He's on Trackstar's website. I mean, this brother is doing it. He is doing a lot of things there. So check him out if you've never heard of him before. Kid Got It. That's KIDDGOTIT. That's right. Check him out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. This is the 10 o'clock hour. We are on the Pulse of the Northern Neck Radio. I am once again your host, Orlando. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in my guest here. I've never met him before, but I'm really honored that he agreed to come on the show, man. It's like, wow, okay. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Henry of Shawn Henry Productions. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I cannot complain whatsoever, man. I can't complain. Now, first things first, are you actually born and raised here in the Kilmarnock area, or were you a come here and you just been here so long you consider it home?
No, I was born and raised. I was born right there at Rappahannock General Hospital and raised right down the road from it.
Okay. All right. Wow. So you were at the hospital when it not saying that you're old or anything, because I believe I'm older than you are, but were you? How long was the hospital up when you were born? Was it up for a while?
Well, the hospital, I had only known that the hospital didn't do deliveries no more until, like, later on in life, but when I was young, I was born in '84. So the hospital was still delivering back when I was born. Somewhere along the way it stopped.
Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah, you're born in '84, so I'm much older than you are. I'm not going to tell you my age, though, but that's okay. No, I was born in '72, so, hey, I'm going to come here. Yeah, I'm going to come here. Yeah, I've only been here, not only. I've been here about 7 years, going on 7 years now. So, I definitely, when I first got here to the Kilmarnock area, I was like, okay, very interesting. Okay, calling on the phone, Mom, it's time for me to leave. And then that was 7 years later, so I've still been here. So evidently I'm here for a reason, so I'll just leave it at that.
Yes.
There you go. Here on the Post of the Northern Neck Radio Show, what we like to do is to bring, local artists, bring people that have, particularly made it in their field and somewhat, and share what they've done with the public, share what they've done with the other people, especially the young folks here in the Kilmarnock area. When you were going to school, was this something that you always wanted to do, as far as writing, writing plays and putting on musicals, things of that nature? Has this always been in your blood?
Initially, music was the main thing that got me into being a playwright. Music's always been there. A lot of my friends and family members and church members and everybody knows that music has always been like at the core of who I am. I was writing songs and stuff at a very young age. And then I think I wrote my first play. It's funny. I wrote it for a youth choir anniversary. Man, we were young too. I'm trying to think about. I can't even tell you how young we were. I guess to say we were maybe about 11, 12 or something. But I wrote it kind of sporadic. So there were just little parts with the choir. I had to memorize like little things to go on. But man, I did that really, really young. And it's funny because I just remembered that from talking to you just now. I forgot I did that. And from then on, I did plays in middle school. I did plays in high school, and I did plays for a church. I wrote a Christmas play one year, and it's just been something that I've just continued on moving forward.
Awesome. Now let the young folks know, and also some of the older people. Within my 7 years of living here, I've found that there's not a whole lot to do for the youth or for the youngsters around here. But what kept you motivated or living in this area to keep striving for perfection, keep striving for what you have obtained now?
Well, first and foremost, it was definitely God. The church was, you know how in the big cities kids can go to the park and all this stuff, and people go to the park. The church was my park. It was a place I went to have fun. We had, a lot of fun activities at church that were geared towards the youth, which kept me motivated. I will tell anybody though, Lancaster, like especially to the young people, you may not appreciate what Lancaster is offering you now because you feel like there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go. You're going to appreciate that later. And Lancaster does help keep you focused on what you want to do. And don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as a drive. Look at it as an opportunity to drive yourself. The most exciting thing about, being out here in the city now is I'm not from the city. I can always go back to the country where it's quiet. The thing about being from the city is a lot of people that I see out here in the city have experienced city life for so long that it's normal to them. They're not as excited as some people can get about things because it's just norm to them. Being from the country, it's still exciting to me because I didn't grow up around all this. So it's still an exciting experience. And then when I want peace and quiet, like I'm going to get next week, I can go back to Lancaster and get some rest. But I think that everybody should, while you're there, while you have that quiet place, while you have that calm place, use that time, pray, and allow God to use you and to perfect your craft so that when you do display it to the world, it will be right.
Amen. That's right. That is 100% right. Now, what was one thing about the city that really shook you and said, okay, I'm not at home anymore?
The commercials I actually saw on TV, I could literally go to the store. That sounds crazy because being from Lancaster, I would see all these commercials with all these restaurants and these Applebee's commercials and these Ruby Tuesday commercials. And I'm just thinking to myself, we don't have no Applebee's or Ruby Tuesdays around here. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's right down the road. Perfect. That was the first thing. I was like, oh, I'm actually surrounded by stores. Okay, this is good. Another thing that excited me about the city was just everybody's uniqueness and their individuality. In Lancaster, I love Lancaster, but being from a small town, it's a smaller culture. If I can say that. Being from a small town means that you kind of learn Lancaster. Coming to the city, there are a lot of people from everywhere. And you get to experience so many different types of people that it's really exciting, especially during casting when, I have one person, they might be from Kentucky and another person's from Tennessee and this person's from North Carolina. And you really get to see like a meshing of different cultures and people, which I really love.
Right, right. Yeah, that's true. That's true because I grew up in the D.C. area, in the Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
D.C. area. So I went to school out there. So you absolutely right about that. You have a melting pot of different, people from all over the place, so you can learn different things. And sometimes that can be good and bad, but
That's true.
hey. Now, since you're a playwright and everything, you produce music, you do plays, things of that nature. Now, tell me, this is a two-part question. One, what was your first play that you were like, wow, that didn't go quite exactly how I thought it was gonna go? And then also, what was a play that you were like, man, I'm very surprised on how that one
Um, okay, the first play that that didn't go the way I thought it was going to go was The Lies You Tell Part 1. And it actually turned out good in a good way, though. It turned out to be better than what I expected. I didn't think it was going to be quite so well. That show taught me that bad rehearsals can make good shows. Yeah. And our rehearsals were tough, and there were moments I was like, oh, my God. Are we really going to do this? And then when we did Lies You Tell Part 2, the rehearsals they were good, but the show itself didn't excite me quite the way that Part 1 did, which is probably the reason I haven't written a Part 3 to it like I was supposed to. But, yeah, those shows, honestly, I would have expected them to be the opposite. But they actually turned out that way. I would have thought the first one would have been the one like, okay, no. But the second show was the one that was like, yeah, I think this show needs a break.
Okay. Now, how many shows have you actually written?
I've written, good question. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, excellent. Now, what are your I guess what is your muse for your shows? What do you write about? What pops an idea into your head about writing a show?
It could be anything. It could be from a Sunday morning experience at church to a family situation. I've gotten motivated from watching a commercial before. Anything can be really motivating. I mean, it's an idea that just pops in my head. Even talking to you now, I could write a whole show just around, a radio host and, in this situation.
Wow.
It's just anything that, when I write a show, I never know how the show's going to go. It's funny. People think that when you're writing, you're like, okay, I want this one to do this and this one to do that. I want this one to go here and this one to go there. When I'm writing, I literally, I don't know where the story's going to go. All I know is the message I want to be received from the story, but I never know where I want the story to go, which allows inspiration to come from many different places.
Okay, awesome. Now, who would you say your top 3 favorite playwrights?
My top 3 favorite playwrights. Well, I have to say one of them is actually not going to be. Well, of course, I do love Tyler Perry's work. I think that's pretty much a given. My other 2 are people that the world's not even going to know. I really love Floria Como. She writes really good plays. And I really like Lakeisha Charles. She writes really, really, really good plays, too. They're local playwrights, but a lot of the world doesn't know who they are, but their shows and their plays that they actually write are good stories. I really like them.
Awesome. Well, to you, in your words, what makes a good playwright?
A good playwright is somebody who, in my opinion, has to be someone who understands the power of the pen. It's you can't just you have to have a good balance And you have to know that if you're delivering a message, if you are portraying something, that you have to know the power of words. Lucky for me, I grew up in Lancaster as a minister. I was licensed at 16 and preaching way before that. So I know the power of words, and I know the impact that words can have on people's lives. You have to know that thing, man. When you're writing and you're portraying a character a certain way, you have to try to put as much power in that character as possible, because you never know which character your audience is going to relate to, and you never know which character is going to change somebody's life. And so you have to finesse your script and make it so that it's relatable, it's attachable, it's sustainable, and in the end, it's victorious. So that when people leave, they get something in the end. If a playwright gets that, they're a great playwright.
Awesome. All right. Okay. Now, are you ever thinking about moving over to TV, or are you just sticking with plays?
I do plan to do TV, maybe starting off doing some web series at first and eventually doing TV. Luckily, we here at Shawn Henry Productions have been blessed. We worked on the set of the CW and Wavy TV 10 and Fox, and we've been blessed to be able to have that experience. And meeting Malik Yoba a couple weeks ago, he was definitely offering some really good advice. So I think eventually we'll probably make our way onto screen.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you, how was it meeting Mr. He was on 21 Jump Street, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on 21 Jump Street. He was on what was that? Why Did I Get Married? He was on New York Undercover.
Yeah. New York Undercover was dope.
He was on. It was exciting to meet him. Very down to earth guy. He was really cool, man. We ended up hanging out for all the night, and I was really tired the next day. I didn't do that again. But I don't care who he is. I'm not hanging out all night again. No, man. I got up the next morning. I was like, oh my gosh. So you are not 25 no more. But it was exciting. He was a really cool guy. Very down to earth too. If you didn't know who he was, you would have thought he was just a regular guy, because he really carried himself that way.
That is so awesome. That is awesome to hear that, especially, from stars, people that's been out there for a while, for a long time, that they can be down to earth like that. So that's awesome. If we have anybody out there that is listening, you may be listening online, that you want to ask a question, press the 1 key. You will be in queue. You'll be able to ask your question, or you can call in 347-857-1395 and be live on the Post on the Northern Neck Radio with Shawn Henry of Shawn Henry Productions. That's right. Now, the question is, you named it after yourself. Now, Shawn Henry, is that something that you planned on doing, or later on in time you want to maybe change it to another name, or what was the reason of naming it after yourself?
At first I didn't want to name it after myself. I was toying with a whole bunch of different names. And then somebody said, well, Shawn, you can just name it after yourself. And I was like, really? I was like, that doesn't seem a little pretentious, Are you sure that that's something I should do? They're like, no, name it after yourself. The best advice I could have ever gotten. Now I'm happy I named it after myself, because it reminds people who's in charge. Being in entertainment, you deal with a lot of divas, and you deal with a lot of different personalities. And some people can get a little out of hand. And I'm so happy I named it Shawn Henry Productions, so it can remind people who's the one in charge of what's going on. Because everybody wants to be in charge sometimes.
Right. Now, I know you came back in town, I believe it was 2-3 months ago, and you did a play here. How is it? Was that the first time that you've actually brought one of your plays back to Kilmarnock? And if not, how did it go your first time bringing one home?
That was my first time bringing a show home. It was amazing. I loved the experience, because I guess I grew up so much in Lancaster, and I know you've only been there for 7 years, and I mean, when you got there, I was already gone. I was off in college. I was pretty well known in the area, and from the time that I went off to college, I would come back home and play piano and sing something, but nobody really got to experience what I was doing, when I was away.
Mm.
This is my opportunity to bring something back home and kind of show people, what I've been doing, and I know they've seen it online, but let me bring it home and show you what I've been doing, and at the same time let people know, like, look, this stuff is possible. Just be patient. God will clear the pathway for you to do anything in life that you want to do, as long as it's according to His will.
Yes. I see that you had a actress that I'm familiar with, not as an actress, but just overall person, Janae Washington.
Oh yeah. I've known Janae forever.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, she was telling me she was gonna be in the play and everything. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So
I've known Janae now. I've known Janae. I played piano at Mount Vernon for years. I started playing for their senior choir when I was in the 8th grade. I was playing for their senior choir, and I played for them all the way from the 8th grade up through college, up to my senior year of college. And I've known Janae since she was so young, and I watched her grow up. And she's another person. She's another jewel from Lancaster that is very inspirational to a lot of people, I'm sure.
Yes. She's been doing her thing from the time that I've known her here. So shout out to her for all the hard work she's doing. Yes.
Yeah, she's dedicated.
Yes. I guess you have to be. I guess you have to horn in on something, around here, really, get your craft down and really get it, perfected in order to let it ooze out to other people around here. Because it's just like anywhere else. It's almost like you don't get as much, I guess, support from your home than you do from people outside, and then once they see you actually serious about what you're doing, and then you bring it back home, then people are like, oh, okay, yeah, I always knew you're gonna be a star. Have you been getting that?
Yeah, I do have a lot of people who say, I always knew, and that definitely feels good. We brought that show there so that people could be proud, and we wanted people to be excited about, the hard work that we've been putting in, and the hard work that I've been putting in for years. And I have been getting a lot of, we're so proud of you, and it's tougher sometimes. What I will say that it feels really good to hear it and to have the people come out and support it. Because I know I'm from Lancaster, and I know how hard it can be to get people out of their houses sometimes. So when they came out to support me, it meant a lot to me.
That's good. Now, what do you have on the plate right now? What are you working on now?
We are getting ready for our Sunday show, Mother's Day show, called Grown Folks Business. And that's going to be Sunday, May 8th at the Old Dominion University Theater at 5:30 p.m. And then we're going to 5 o'clock. And then we're also rehearsing for a play that I wrote coming up in July called A Soulful Cinderella.
Okay. Putting a twist on the Cinderella theme, or can you really give that away?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a whole twist. It's time for Cinderella to have some soul. I wrote this story with a lot of different twists in it from the original storyline. You're gonna still see parts of the original, but you're gonna see some more soul in this one, and it's gonna be good. Now I talked to my sister. She said, "Well, Shawn, Whitney Houston and Brandy did that a long time ago on Disney. This is not a Disney show. They didn't put soul on it. They just made the characters black. There's a difference in casting a black cast and then casting a cast that's going to give you some soul. And this show is going to give you some soul, and it's going to be good.
Okay, outstanding, outstanding. Let the folks know how they can get in touch with you, or if they're an inspiring actor or actress, how they can, maybe audition for some of your plays.
Well, you can go online to www.ShawnHenryProductions.com. You can go to the Contact Us page, and from there you can fill out your information and put your information in there and let us know that you're interested. And you can also send a video to info@ShawnHenryProductions.com, and we'll receive the information that way that you want to audition. Also, to keep track of us, like us on Facebook. That way you can, keep track of different things that we have going on, and you can receive the latest audition information so you'll know exactly when we're looking.
All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, remember me when you're, writing a play about a radio, a guy that started a podcast and all of a sudden he made millions off of his podcast. Hint, hint. Nah.
Make sure I remember you, Orlando.
All right, Shawn Henry, let the folks know a little bit of encouraging words before we sign off here.
Okay, my pleasure. Here's the thing, if you're out there listening and you have a dream or you are inspired to do anything in life, let me just tell you, if you're living in Lancaster, Kilmarnock, Whitestone, Weems, Irvington, no matter where you are, Upper Lancaster, I'm from the same area. I went to Lancaster Primary, Lancaster Middle, and Lancaster High School, born and raised. And I want you to know that your dreams can come true. All you have to do is stick to it. Trust in God, never give up, and give everything the best that you can. Learn something. Every time you have an opportunity to learn, take that opportunity and learn, because every day is an opportunity for you to build on your craft. If you work on your craft every single day, then your craft will get better and better and better and better. Believe that God is love, and he loves you, and he has a dream for you also, that you can be anything that you want to be.
Amen. Amen. Man. Well, like I said, man, it was an honor and it's a pleasure having you here on the show. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, on tomorrow's show, if everything goes well, 10 o'clock hour, we will have Mercy Creek. They're they're a band, they're artists, a husband and wife group that will be here on the show tomorrow. We're going to speak about how is it, them working together as a husband and wife, how many albums, things of that nature, that they've put out. A lot of people know of Mercy Creek. So have you heard of Mercy Creek, Shawn?
I've never heard of them. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Okay. So hopefully you'll be able to tune in. If not, all the shows are on the archives. So definitely y'all tune in, listen. Hey, I'm trying to do a little something here to help out the area, so make sure we have that support. We have the other radio stations, things of that nature here, but I'm not sure of how much they're reaching out to, different artists around town and trying to get them in studio. So, but hey.
Well, look, Rob, I appreciate you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, and I'm going to actually push for people to support you even more because it's...
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. Well, once again, this has been the Pulse of the Northern Neck radio show. Hey, I've had a great time sitting down with Shawn Henry of Shawn Henry Productions. And make sure if y'all have a chance, if you're in the Hampton Roads area, and hopefully he'll bring some more plays back home, which I'm pretty sure he will. Y'all check him out, man. Support him. Don't wait until, one of your own blow up in order to say, hey, we knew. Hey, help them out as they're coming up. So there you go. Let's go with it. But I'm going to end this show with a little bit. I'm trying to find a song here, but if I can't, then, oh, well, I have to find something else. But there's a song here by my man Justin Shaw. I'm not sure if everybody heard of it yet, but the name of the song is called Gonna Get the Glory. But yeah, for some reason I can't find it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull up this here. My man Jay Crumb, the name of the song is called Hearts Collide. I hope y'all enjoy it. Little something different for you to listen to. Once again, this has been the Pulse of the Northern Neck radio show, and we're out. Have a blessed day.
mapped up and I'm mashed out. Ain't feeling for the cash route. Switching all the things that I really wanna have now. Like the chains and the women just a linen when I'm straight jigging on it. Was looking until I passed out. Fast forward to the post collision. Whole bro to the vision of my goals and missions. Now I'm boasting in them, and I'm so dependent on this love and it's so sufficient. Fellowship has no division. From my heart for these souls efficient. Pray me close to distance. The water's too cold and vicious, but I know that my God will divine to have me all tied up in it.
All hearts collided, now my life look like a collider. So rising out the wreckage, cause the image of a life unfolds. His Christ I quote, whenever I reach the end of my road. He won't let me drown, that's why you see me jumping out this boat.
Heart is broken for the broken-hearted, outcast and the downtrodden. Dog got it, man, he's getting 100, no setting, no fronting, no running, man, he run it all. Now I'm steady doing somersaults, getting fire for the summer falls. Can't relax, sitting back, the Jesus in my syntax, you're never gonna miss that. He did that.
My heart is breaking for some different things. Some new desires weighing on my heart. And he gave me a new song to sing. But that's what happens when our hearts collide.
Brand new spirit, brand new birth, body jumping out that hurt. That's what happens when our hearts collide. I'm living raised up from the dirt like rock was twisting on my third. That's what happens when our hearts collide. That's what happens when our hearts collide,
Yo, I need my water. Can you hand me my water? Alright.
Truth it hit me with that body blow. Stepped in and put fire inside my bones. Separated from the pack of clones. See me emerging from the catacombs. Crowd is at his throne. He's my king, I cast it at his feet. Earth is not my home. Just a vagabond upon these streets. Streets is sand and stone. Awesome, all the plans he has for me. I'm a masterpiece, the masterpiece, the game and capture me. Ways will make you passion me.
Equipped with the audacity
The path that he had for me.
to pursue a path of blasphemy.
Rejecting the king that bled for me.
His love came in aggressively, exposed all of the mess with me. New life rising with a wreckage beat.
Kinda glitz, got me did this. Old man got a split, some division. New man caught the vision, now it's risen. Now on a mission, since the collision. Listen, from my heart to every dream I had before has all been rearranged. Man, it changed the day he made me whole.
My heart is breaking for some different things. Some new desires weighing on my heart. And he gave me a new song to sing. But that's what happens when our hearts collide.
Brand new spirit, brand new birth, body jumping out that hurt. That's what happens when our hearts collide. I'm living raised up from the dirt like rock was twisting on my third. That's what happens when our hearts collide. That's what happens when our hearts collide.
Geico presents sharing versus oversharing. Today, Bridget Griffin shared a video of her daily yoga routine, 2 self-help articles, and her new blog called Build Your Inner Bridge with Bridge. Girl, your sharing has turned into oversharing. No worries, Bridge. Geico has some info worth sharing with your 7 blog followers, like how you could save money on your car insurance, update your policy, and report a claim just by visiting geico.com. How's that for building your inner bridge? Bridge, Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.